Right guys, welcome back to my Sunday League season. Hope you are doing well. Today's video, it's a good one. I pulled off probably one of my favourite assists I've ever done. But before we go into the match, we need to go through the team lineup. Have a guess who's in goal. Yes, you guessed it. Geoff is between the sticks. Nice little hop there to get the blood moving. It's also a very familiar back four today. And no, you do not have double vision. It's just Cam and Lee. Ahead of them is a very energetic midfield three of Nick, my brother Jack, and Kante. Sorry, why do I keep doing that? Anyway, place your bets, boys and girls. Will Jack finally score today? Actually, don't place any bets. You probably have more chance of winning the lottery. Leading the attack is a very deadly front three of James, Rico, and Jacob. Although it does expose our game plan, we're clearly going for the height advantage. So luckily for the opposition, Henry isn't starting today, meaning that we've got the pleasure of him being our cameraman, so we can guarantee absolutely everything will be captured on video. Oh shit. Jacob looks really good on the camera, mate! And I thought I'd bring something new to these Sunday League videos, and this is the player to watch. This week it is Jacob with 6 goals and 1 assist in his last 2 matches. Yes, it does sound impressive until you realise that most of the goals came in midweek against this quality of a keeper. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is actually our last home game of the season, which is quite sad, but it's nice to be starting alongside my brother in midfield, both in our favourite positions. No complaints there. Although you might notice there is no Sam today, and this is because he'd actually left the club this week. And we have averaged less goals without him in the team, so can we manage without one of our best players? Let's find out. We had a few half chances early on with James and Jacob, but nothing really to trouble the keeper. And it was actually Byfleet who looked more threatening in the opening minutes, putting quite a few dangerous crosses in, making full use of that corridor of uncertainty. Now, it was at this point when my legs actually started to feel a bit heavy, 15 minutes in. I know, I'm just as confused as you are. So I tried to figure out why. Basically, we were being outnumbered in midfield. They played 3 centre midfielders, 2 very narrow wingers, and their fullbacks also just kept bombing forward. So effectively it was like a 5v3 or a 4v2, just constantly in midfield, always outnumbered. So whenever I or Nick pressed, and we just got passed round, whenever we tried to make a tackle, there were 2 more blue shirts around. It was very difficult and very tiring, especially because I hadn't done any exercise because of my head injury. Anyway, this has to mean there is space elsewhere on the pitch, out wide and in behind. So again, they try and overcrowd the centre, but I managed to find a little pocket of space, try and play a through ball to Jacob. He's gone for the left peg. No surprise it was under hit there. Anyway, the ball stays alive, and the fullback is given way too much space to Jacob, and he absolutely unleashes one. I don't really know how the keeper didn't save that. He was literally standing on the post for the entire shot. Completely against the run of play, let's be honest. But nevertheless, that's 1 goal. That's 1 goal. It's 1-0. Straight after kickoff, Ollie does really well to wing back possession. I play a first time ball through to Jacob. Can we get 2 goals in quick succession? Again, the fullback gives Jacob way too much room to cut inside. And unfortunately, it fizzles out just like my potential assist. The 1 goal lead was actually so crucial at this point, so we were desperate to keep it. As they had to throw loads of men forward to try and push for the equaliser, we could just hit a long ball and go straight on the counter. And we were looking so solid. I can't even remember Geoff having to make a save until I did this. And as they got closer and closer to the goal, I knew they were just going to score. Like, it's just how it goes. I was like, oh no. But no pun intended, Geoff really did save me there. With a brilliant save. It was just really unfortunate that it hit my front leg, but luckily I managed to learn my lesson and not to get punished. Hopefully I can get back in the manager's good books after this play, and it's probably one of my favourite passes of all time, and it's because of the weighted pass. It was perfectly placed, but Jacob just nicely lobbed the keeper. Oh wait. That's another assist gone. Then less than a minute later, the exact same scenario happens, but this time it's Jack playing the through ball, and Jacob has more work to do than with my pass. He goes around a defender, chips it over the keeper like prime Messi, and I'm sat there with 0 assists out of a potential 2 from Jacob.
So you know, let's not take the piss here.
I certainly wasn't.
Well, I think you are.
And 1 pass with Jack, and he's got an assist. But it's all about the 3 points. I forgot to mention, they had this huge striker who they didn't even use to defend their set pieces. It was a bit ridiculous. Even I had to mark him at 1 corner. So you can guarantee throughout the entire game, there were many shouts of, someone get the big man. And to be fair, we did end up getting the big man his first goal of the game. With a fantastic back heel followed by a brilliant nutmeg, Cam and Nick are putting a strong shout for us to start including highlight of the game. Oh, and also Jacob with his aerial ability. Yeah, Jacob not getting me those 2 assists really hit hard. And here I somehow missed the ball. The problem was that there was no rose ed because we have no stand, so I didn't know where to hit the ball.
Oh yeah!
And a minute later, I get fouled yet again. I'm like Eden Hazard in the Champions League, except I don't go missing in big games, mainly because I don't play in the Champions League. We should also bring a Tackle of the Match award to these videos. Lee with an outrageous challenge. We should call it the well-in prize. There are a couple sort of half chances. I almost managed to get James in on goal a few times, but it just wasn't working. But I nearly got a headed assist then. Can you imagine? Imagine the scenes if I got a headed assist. And then unfortunately we give the ball away in the centre of the park. They feed it through, they run through the pocket of space at our defence. And I actually pull off probably one of my favourite tackles of all time. But had I just got up a second quicker, I could have blocked this. And they shoot. I don't understand how it's got through all our defenders. But yeah, 2-2, and that's half time. That's really annoying.
That's half time.
But make sure to keep watching because this half is eventful. Now at half time we decided to change the 4-3-3 flat formation to move Jack and I a bit further forward. So he went on the left centre midfield, I went on the right, and it was like an exact replica of the Paul Pogba and Herrera role at Man United. I wonder if this change paid off. As Match of the Day will point out, I found myself in the whole of the midfield. Cam fizzes in a good pass to my feet, allow me to turn with the ball, and yeah, this is one of my favourite assists. So 2 passes to Jacob, 0 assists. 1 pass to Rico, 1 assist. I think I know who I'm passing to next.
That I like.
Their right winger was so difficult to tackle. He was so agile and he was just really good with his feet. So I was waiting for the whole match just to put in a good challenge on him. Not to break his legs or anything, just to win the ball. Anyway, he broke on the counter and the opportunity just presented itself. And yeah, that put me in a mood for more tackles. So 10 seconds later, I slide in again. Bit of appreciation for the well-in sounds. The guy actually stamped on my leg. I jumped in reaction and called the ref, you know, as you do. But there was no foul or card given. So a minute later, let's just say I let him know I was there.
Double kill.
Honestly, Jack, my brother, it's so funny to watch him get fouled. Like, he's such a big guy, but he gets a tiny clip and he just falls in slow motion. It is so graceful. Their right winger, who we just spoke about, finds room from a shot, but Joff with another brilliant save. Their right back was gutted. The technique used on this pass from Rico is actually filthy, as is the way Jacob stick this away, just sending the defender's ankles straight to A&E. Unfortunately, you can't see it. But probably it's better for the defender, let's be honest. Nevertheless, that's 4-2, and Jacob has a hat-trick. So with a 2-goal advantage, now is the time to unleash our secret weapon.
Wait, he's getting ready, isn't he? How you feeling, Henry? How you feeling, mate? Yeah? Smells of goals today, doesn't it? Yeah? Put one in the bins all.
Yeah, it sticks to it.
The Jack and Jacob combination worked well in the first half, and they test it out again. Jacob goes for a shot on the edge of the box and actually hits the bar. I was actually pretty close. Straight after that, Jacob wins a foul off their right back. And this means Charlie has a chance to whip in a cross and Jack has a chance to get his goal. Charlie puts it in, Jamal with a brilliant flick and Jack on the back post. Oh dear. Next time, Jack. Next time.
Oh, I wondered what was crunching in your pocket. Why is there biscuits in your pocket?
Why are you in my pocket?
It was around here where I just began to feel so exhausted, having been given the run around with the numbers they have in midfield, and having done no fitness because of my injury, as I said before. I still had time to venture forward, looking for the layoff by Henry on the edge of the box. Fortunately, Henry miscontrols it. I really wanted to hit that one. But Henry didn't miscontrol this shot. He just gets the post. Also, Henry, I really wanted him to get a goal. What's this? Byfleet have committed loads of men forward. We launch it up. And look at that power in Jack's run. No one's catching him. Jamal does brilliantly to keep it in play. Lays it off to Jack. Just the keeper to beat. Can he finally score? See, a part of this I'm actually really gutted for Jack, but another part I'm like, yeah, that'll do nicely for the video. Nah, in all seriousness, I did actually really want him to score. I actually thought it was going top corner from the sideline. It's probably better if we stop showing the replays before Jack puts his fist through his laptop. Back to the game, and Jamal does brilliantly to pin the defender using his power and strength, and he wins a penalty. Jack, Jack, do you want to take this one? No, of course James is not going to let anyone else take it. He wants to maintain that top scorer. Jacob, it's as if he knew that the camera was there and he just purposely went in front. And James dispatched the penalty. I'm not really sure how to describe it.
That is a shocking penalty.
The ref was being so generous with the added time in this game, so we got room for a few little highlights. We got Ollie getting flattened. We got Jack losing a header to someone half his size. We've also got a Joff save that was going top corner, and I forgot to mention, Joff pulled out a ridiculous penalty save. It was going top right corner, and it was probably the best save I think I've ever seen. And the camera was pointing the other direction, so we haven't got it on video. I'm sorry, Joff. The hamper will be in the post. The game still isn't over yet. James plays the ball into Henry. He does a delightful chip over the keeper. But unfortunately, the defender, whose team is 5-2 down, doesn't let the football go in the goal. I'm not sure why. But yeah, that's full time, 5-2. Brilliant result. That's that. And hopefully you enjoyed the little stats. And also, if you did want to buy my merch, I actually bought this microphone with the funds from this. So all the money from the merch goes straight back into the videos. So yeah, that would be much appreciated. But other than that, hope you have a good day. See you later.
That's going to make a little feature now.